Hello everyone and happy World Superhero Day. My name is Kate Thompson and I am the author of 2 superhero books. Superheroes Don't Get Scared, this one here, and Superheroes Always Fight Back, or do they? And both of them are illustrated by the very, very talented illustrator, Clare Elsom. But wait, I've just realised I haven't got the right outfit on today. I've forgotten to put on my super suit, so bear with me a moment. I'm going to whiz into it now. That's better. Now, I obviously love writing about superheroes, and in both of my books we learn new things about them. So in Superheroes Don't Get Scared, we learn that superheroes actually do get scared sometimes. We all do, and that's perfectly normal and okay. And that actually, if we take steps to face whatever's scaring us, no matter how small those steps may be, that makes us incredibly brave, just as brave as any superhero. And in my newest book, Superheroes Always Fight Back, or do they? We learn that actually the greatest and most powerful thing we can do is to be kind, and that ultimately all the best superheroes save the day through kindness, and that's a superpower that we all have inside us already. So all of you watching this right now have an amazing superpower just waiting to be used. I wonder how you might use your superpower of kindness today. But another superpower, and my personal favourite superpower, is one that all of us have as well. But you might not realise it. And it's one I use every day when I am writing. I have what's called an author superpower. And what that means is I sit down with a completely blank sheet of paper like this. And using my imagination and the words I write down, I transform this blank sheet of paper into a story with characters and worlds and plots and adventures that come alive as you read them. And that's really, truly amazing. Now, I'm sure all of you have a favourite book. Now, if you think about it right now, think about how it makes you feel when you read that book. How many times maybe you've read it over and over again. Or every single one of those amazing books that you love would not exist if the author of those books, and maybe if it's a picture book, the illustrator as well, hadn't sat down with that blank sheet of paper and decided to use their author or illustrator superpower to create something brand new. And the best thing about this author superpower is it doesn't need any fancy equipment. All it needs is an idea for a story or a book you want to write, and something to write or draw your story down with. It's really that simple. Now, when I'm writing about superheroes, I always start by creating the characters first, because that's where all the fun and excitement can come from. Now, in my books, I don't know if you've read them, but I have superheroes with all sorts of different superpowers. I have a superhero who has a bogey superpower. It's a bogey boy. I have a superhero who has a burp superpower. This is Burpnado here. I have a superhero who has super specs. There she is. And I like her because I also have super specs. In my most recent book, I have a superhero who has ultra hearing hoops, and that allows her to hear things from far away. And these are also known, if in non-superhero terms, as hearing aids, because these are truly something very special. I have another superhero called Gizmo Girl. Now, she has an amazing rocket leg that helps launch her into space, and all sorts of other gadgets and gizmos that help her fight the baddies. And last but not least, we have Gigglequake. Gigglequake is just awesome. He saves the day through laughter. How amazing is that? Now, you can see from these superheroes that you can have a lot of fun when you create your characters. You don't have to stick with the normal stuff. In fact, the crazier the better, because it makes for a more interesting and funny story. So this World Superhero Day, why not use your very own author superpower to have a go at writing your own superhero story? It can be in a book or a comic, but whatever you do, remember that we all have the power to be brave, the power to be kind, and the power to write and illustrate awesome stories. Now, if you do make any superheroes, or superhero books. I would love to see them on social media, so please do feel free to ask your grown-up if they're okay to share them, and you can tag me in them because I love seeing all the creative things that you all make.